Hey guys, I'm sorry for being away for so long, but I wanted to just kind of explain what was going on, and it's not sorted, but I kind of can't do anything about it at the moment. So, what happened and why I kind of left? So, in the middle of recording one of the last videos I did, I think it was a Kingdom Hearts, I don't remember. I started just feeling dizzy, and I was like, oh, I'm always up at like 5 a.m., and I've got to work at like 9:40. I've got to get to work by 9:45, so I was like, it's probably just a bit of tiredness, probably a bit of hungry. Eat, it'll be fine. Consistently kept getting dizzy over a few days, and I just couldn't understand why. And we were in contact because I personally myself have had a lot of health issues in the past. I suffered from something at 3 going into 4, well, 3 till 4, and got sorted. I was put on kind of high priority lists and all this kind of stuff. Don't want to get into it just yet, but basically it meant that anytime something went wrong, it meant that I got seen pretty fast. Stuff happened. I got knocked off a high priority list because somebody didn't fill out some details on a form. Basically, what I'm trying to get to is that I had to wait roughly a month for an MRI to get checked because what it seemed like what was going on was that I was getting kind of vertigo-like symptoms. It wasn't as I was like getting up. Like if I got up here now, I felt fine, but it was just that when I was moved because in my work because I work as a dishwasher, I have to jump between three sinks. I've got to collect tables, and a lot of times my head is going like, or bending, or going up. I'm consistently moving. That's my whole day. So when I was standing and I was having to like shift left and right all the time, my head would start spinning as I was moving. So it was vertigo-like symptoms, but it wasn't vertigo. Well, we didn't know, and we to this day we still don't know because last week I was supposed to get a MRI because I had to call ahead and I checked with a bunch of because I got for one day in February. I think it was like end of February. No, it's February 20th. I had to call ahead and because I went to call my GP and then I said, hey, let's make sure that this is gonna be an MRI. And he went, I don't know if I can speed this up, but you have an appointment coming up with them anyways. And I was like, okay. So I went and called around 5 different hospitals. Finally got into the right one. They went, yeah, you've got MRI coming up and on the 30th. And I was like, okay. Then no, it was 30. Yeah, it was 30th. And they got bumped back to the 31st, which I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I got Easter off anyways. It'll be a nice, just relaxing time. We'll just get it seen, and you know what? That'll all be grand. And no, 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 no. Apparently, just a consultation. So yeah, and because I didn't even get seen by my actual doctor, I got seen by one of the subordinates. Not to shut on the guy because he was actually very nice, but it was just a case of, he said, from what it looked like in my file, there was no reason for me to get an MRI, but I was supposed to be penciled in for one eventually. And this leads back into the whole, I'm not a high priority person anymore. Because I used to be on like medical cards and everything, but someone didn't fill out some stuff, and basically I went from high priority to average priority. So now I've got to wait another year. I'm going to try and see if I can call my GP, see if we can get a private MRI worked out. That's going to be expensive, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm sorry for being away for so long. I wanted to come back with good news. I was hoping that I get the MRI. I come back saying, hey guys, I got an MRI coming in. I'm going to be out for a little longer, and then I'll get my results, and then I'll explain everything that's going on. But with no MRI, and to be fair, the doctor did prescribe me on some tablets that are kind of anti-dizzy. They're like the actual prescription ones, so at least it's staving it off. And I was kind of jumping in and out of work here and there, so I wasn't really doing full weeks, and that kind of fucks up with the work system, which is. But now I am stable. I'm not better. I will not be better until I get this sorted out, but I'm at least stable enough to get back into recording, so I'm going to try not push myself too hard. I might end up dropping a series or two because I've got Xenoverse is almost done. And I've got My Sims is just kind of cleaning up, so I've got probably only got like a few more episodes than that. So I might, when those finish up, I might end up dropping those series, and I might not pick anything up until either this gets sorted out, which could be in a year, or until I feel I'm in a good enough motion with doing maybe one live stream, which I will be bumping to Friday. So one live stream and 3 series, which would be after I finish the Kingdom Hearts. After I finish Xenoverse 2 and My Sims, it would be the Olympic Winter Games, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Sonic Unleashed. It would just be those 3 games for the moment. And if after a while I feel confident enough, I'll go ahead and I'll bring in a 4th one. I've got a book documenting where I wanted to kind of go with some series, but I don't know. I hate giving you an unfulfilling update on what's going on, because I want to give you something that's like, oh, well, this is going on, this is what we're doing to prevent it, and this is why I've been out. But this is more like I was out, I don't know what's going on, and I've got a some bit like magic kind of thing that's working. It's not an update I wanted to give, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I'm happy enough I'll be going back to work anyways, but it's just, this is not how I wanted this update to go. And it's just, c'est la vie, that's life. But anyways, at least I'll be back into doing series, so like you'll get content again. And I'll be trying to take it slow, but, you know, I'll try and get a stream within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll try and get back into a rotation for it so that we get shit rolling again. And, yeah, I'm sorry about everything, and I'm sorry for being so absent, and I'm grateful for everyone who's been so patient and, you know, just anyone who's been worried or wondering what the hell's been going on. To be fair, I still don't even know. It's probably vertigo, but, you know, I don't know. And to be fair, I will mention this because this is something that has been going around in Ireland, because I am Irish. I'm not saying where, but I am Irish, and in Ireland, at least where like around my small town, there's a cat rubbing my leg. There have been people who have been complaining that they're getting the same thing I've been getting. So it's something that's going around, whether you could say it's atmosphere pressure or something just in the air. It's been affecting a good few people. Like, it's not every second person, but it's like every 50th person. Because my mother's talked to people. I talked to one of the old SNAs I had in school. And she was like, oh yeah, it's going around. That people are just getting dizzy randomly. So it's not just me. It is going around. And it's probably going around in other countries and other, like, fucking states. But I don't know what it is. But I'm just going to cope with it. I'm just going to work ahead. And now with this medication making me feel at least a lot better, because it fluctuates. If I'm overly moving too much, it doesn't work. So I do take it a bit slower, take it a bit easier, and it works away, and I don't feel any dizziness, or my head doesn't hurt. So as long as I'm keeping it calm, I'll be fine. So anyways, again, I'm so sorry for this lack of an update. I wish I had better news as well, but, you know, that's just how it is. But anyways, I thank you all, and I hope you all enjoy, and I thank you all for your patience. Catch you later, guys.